Alright, hello and welcome guys to episode 2 of Cyberpunk 2077. Last time we were a street kid, we tried to steal a car, got caught, got let go, and found out that the real Grand Theft Auto was the friends we made along the way and Jackie here. And we became an edge runner, which is kind of like this universe's... hold on, I'll explain after this.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Oh, how inclusive.
Charming.
Jackie's right here.
Could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
Maybe I will. You don't know me. But yeah, so we're edge runners now, which are kind of like mercenaries slash vigilantes slash something, but we're going to save this nice lady who's hired us to rescue her from scabbers. Oh hi, yeah, no, just move along. That's cool. I like those little sort of immersive moments. Scavengers basically people who kidnap people for their biological components and whatnot. I'm struggling with the controller here. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully I'll have a decent keyboard again Sunday, but we're about to also be in a stealth type situation, so we'll see how well I can do with that, both in general and with the controller. Ooh, loot. Yeah, these console controls are not the best. Still a great game. Let's see, can we spy on people? Yeah, fresh meat. We won't forget you're a dead man walking. Interesting. I think Victor is in reference to the Victor that we're going to meet not too long from now, but, oh.
Sandra Dorset.
A corpse.
X1-2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packed in black market say to tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
But A+ for interior design, guys. So scabbers... Yeah, no, I explained what scabbers were. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Alright, so grab people in this game and we can hide them. One thing, kind of odd, is you have a lot of options for every type of weapon or takedown or whatever you want to call it for it to be lethal or non-lethal. But other than in very specific cases, it is a lot more advantageous to be lethal. And I don't really love that because, you know, in sort of like immersive role-playing games like this, you know, I feel like even if my character's evil at some point, he's gonna go, you know, Kilimanjaro being part of my morning constitutional is not ideal. Okay. Yep, that's what I'm doing. And part of the reason for that is that you can scan people like this, and you'll notice that some of them, this one doesn't, but it's not a great gun, have bounties that you're only going to get for killing them. And also, as far as experience goes, the one thing that might make it worthwhile is basically killing people twice, which, you know, kind of is the worst, as in you can non-lethally take them out and then lethally take them out, and Yeah. And then of course you've got this very Watchdog style sort of hacker mechanics, which get a lot better as the game goes on. Also tag enemies like this. We're not going to bother with that quite yet. So I'm going to try and take this guy out over here without being seen, so that the other guy doesn't, you know. Yeah, we got him. I mean, he saw us break his neck, but, you know, he's not sure, you know. Oh, did Jackie take it? Oh, that's why Jackie took him down. Okay, thanks, Jackie. Yeah, I'm trying. Jackie, chill. Alright? Punk tank top. Alright. I'm hoping that the nudity filter holds out here, because we're about to get some that I'll have to probably cut out, if not. That's gonna... No. Okay. I'm trying, Jackie. That was weird. You know what? I like his jacket. I'll give him that. Bye, buddy. Alright.
Looks like you got him. Clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Oh, shoot. See, that's the other thing, is the same button for skipping dialogue is, crouch. So if you're trying to stealth and unstealth, you might miss some things.
Flat out doubt we could be that sneaky. Yeah, that's not my favorite way to roll, but no fun anyway.
Got... Okay. Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same email. Okay. That's not helpful. Alright, we'll take that. Gotta be something out. No, there's not. I know what this area is for. It is kind of important in the early game to pick up everything, so that's why I am doing that. But, alright. This is where the nudity will hopefully be censored.
Fucking Christ.
The gore, however, will not. Yeah, we're okay. Oh, thank God.
Got her.
Kidneys intact. We're okay, guys.
She alive?
I mean, mostly.
V, jack into our biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does not look
Jacking
good.
in. Sandra Dorsett, NC570442, Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Not ice.
Got an idea. Check her neuroport. Find the shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. We're moving now.
Alright.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here.
That's
in
cool.
3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Jack, look sharp. Not done yet. Don't know who's out there.
Locked and ready, hermano. Do your thing.
I think most of the dialogue choices like that are purely, like, for the role-playing element. Like, I don't think Jackie will neglect to cover you if you don't say something.
What's going on?
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Oh yeah, my favorite. Oh well, not that one, but one of my favorite little things in this game is that the healing items are inhalers, so it makes the game that much more immersive for asthmatics. Because I know if I was in a firefight, I would probably be having an asthma attack almost consistently. So, and now we come out here and meet Trauma Team, which is basically it's like the only EMT service in existence, but it's exclusively for the rich. And you have different card levels. You know, like they were saying, she had a platinum card. So I think there was a whole comic about them that came out before the game, but they are also a pretty big part of the tabletop game. It's actually one of the playable classes. I don't think it's Trauma Team specifically, but you can be a medic, and you know, a lot of references to the Trauma Team, which I think is a pretty cool concept, pretty cool commentary on insurance and whatnot.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over.
I think that's what sort of
Cutting my wires now.
brings a lot of people into the cyberpunk genre as a whole, is just the sort of extreme allegories of things like that, you know.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get
What's wrong with the metro?
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
That would be delightful. What a good friend you are.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
So Wakako is going to be our fixer, and fixers are basically the people that edge runners work through. So people come to them and say, I want this done, and then the fixer will call the edge runner, which is me and Jackie, and say, you know, here's the mission, go do it, here's the pay, to maintain, you know, anonymity.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
You know, alive, yeah, relatively speaking.
Trauma Team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Yeah, so we live
That the NCPD's gonna put Watson
in Watson,
on
obviously. Yeah, well, he's explaining it now, but
we better put it in fifth.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
maybe I want to drive. I mean, I don't, because all cars in this game drive like you're constantly on ice, even though you're in a desert environment, but, yeah. Some of the cars are really cool in this game. Honestly, this one, the starter car, and it is the starter car no matter which life path you choose, I think is honestly my favorite. Just because it's got the biggest Blade Runner vibe to me, you know, especially with the little kind of computer thing right there. Just realized the game kind of did like a sneaky little time acceleration thing there, because when we got in the elevator, it was almost 2 p.m., but now if you look in the upper right corner, it's 10 p.m., and that took, definitely didn't take 8 hours of even in-game time.
Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
See, I've never heard of Andrew Whalen, like, even reading the tabletop stuff, so maybe I'm just missing something, but I'm really hoping that's like a Whalen Yutani reference to the Alien series.
Right.
Fucking drive!
Oh, yeah. Oh, my aim with controller is really bad. Alright, that's fine. What's kind of disappointing is really the only 2 times I remember in my playthrough of doing vehicle combat like this, where you're leaning out the window like a Grand Theft Auto game, is in the Nomad Life Path and Right Now, which is a little disappointing. I'm sure it's one of those things that they'll add in the upcoming free updates.
It's okay. We can wait.
I really do see this game becoming, just as fixed, for lack of a better word, as No Man's Sky was. I mean, the game's amazing and more than they had originally promised now. No Man's Sky. It just took them a while to get there. And I think this game will be the same way. I mean, reading the tabletop lore and then playing the game, this was clearly a labor of love for the developers. I don't really think I'm qualified to speculate on exactly what happened, but, I can't see them not doing right by this IP.
Necessary security measures.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. Giving me a chance. Wait.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
It's true.
Put them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
Devotion I demonstrated, grabbed her by the gun.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Jackie's like simultaneously very charismatic and Ben Wyatt around cops.
Check it out, V.
I think this is a really important world building moment to kind of,
You look like your average.
This ain't your average bad.
explain how much chaos there really is in Night City,
CPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Dogs out there, though. Just a midday snack for them.
These are also the guys that people are complaining about a lot online, rightfully so, in my opinion, that, when you start getting a wanted level, it works a lot like Grand Theft Auto, but these guys, A, can't get in cars, so you can pretty much drive away from the police in any situation, but B, they teleport in behind you. I saw a video of a guy who was had successfully sort of locked himself in a closet, and the cops were spawning in the closet with him. So,
Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
tried turning the graphics up, and it is making the frame rates go down a little bit. I can recognize that, so. But we'll see how bad it gets, because frame rate doesn't honestly bother me too terribly much. But we did just level up, so let's look at that. Okay, so this works a little bit different than most RPGs of this kind. I'm not sure if I like it. I don't dislike it, but you've got these 5 core abilities. It looks like they patched it out, but there used to be sort of like a place for a 6th one at the bottom, which maybe they'll add in a DLC. That'd be kind of cool. I would like to see, I think cool kind of serves as the charisma skill as far as dialogue checks go. But there was something in the tabletop games called empathy that I think might be better to take its place, because if you want to invest in this, you've got stealth and you've got cold blood. Stealth's pretty self-explanatory. Cold blood is sort of a stackable effect, like kill someone and then get another kill within this amount of time, and then you can sort of attach these buffs to them. Technical ability is going to be crafting, and engineering, which is pretty much explosives. Reflexes is your guns and your swords. Body is athletics, which is pretty standard. Annihilation, which is like heavy guns. That's like LMGs and shotguns and street brawlers, self-explanatory. Breach protocol is the Watch Dogs style, or breach protocol is one thing. It is your ability to get into a system in an area, whereas quick hacking is the different Watchdog style effects that you can have on technology around the environment or NPCs. You can fry their systems, you can make them temporarily blind, you can stop them from moving, you can make turrets turn on people, stuff like that. It's cool. So I think I'm going to be investing pretty heavily into intelligence for breach protocol and quick hacking, probably stealth a good bit. I don't know about cold blood, because the little that I did invest in that in my own playthrough, didn't love it. Crafting is going to be really essential as we move forward. Reflexes. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot in and of itself. You can see I can't really hover over it with the controller because it'll go away. But this adds to your armor. This adds to your health. This adds to your RAM, which is sort of your like your magic level for the hacking, if that makes any amount of sense. This is resistance, stealth damage, crit damage, monowire, which is a melee weapon. This is Mantis Blades, evasion, and I think crit. Yeah, crit chance. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to think what I want to do, because I think I do want to invest a little bit more into guns, because I think these are pretty much good where they are. Technical ability we might want to bring up a little bit, because there's a speech check, and I don't remember how much technical ability it requires, but it gives you a much nicer vehicle a little bit down the line. But the other thing is that we got to think about what we're going to use most often, because you have levels for stuff like the crafting and the engineering and these sub-skills, and the level cap for these is based on what level you are in the core ability. I should use the actual terminology. These are perks, they're sub-perks and perk levels, and then these are attributes. So for example, we've got stealth level 2, and we've got cool level 5. So if we hit stealth level 5, we're never going to get to level 6 until we add a point into cool and get cool to level 6. So yeah, technical ability we're good in. I think I'm going to add it into reflexes for now, just because we're good in a lot of these as far as leveling up goes. But obviously we're going to be using some guns, so and I'm not a huge fan of the LMGs in this game, just because of how quickly they go through ammo and how little you can hold. And shotguns are really never my thing, especially for a stealth build. But and snipers and like that kind of thing that we will probably be using are in this tree as well. So do that, and we've got one perk point available. Gonna look in the crafting tree real quick. Craft our items. We're not gonna be doing that anytime soon. Gain more components. We don't want to get this, because there are a lot of junk items that you pick up that are actually worth a lot of money. Like I think we picked up a gold necklace or something earlier, so it would automatically scrap that into crafting components, and it's worth more to us to sell it to a pawn shop. Alright, let's just see what the other ones have. See if there's anything that will help us with stealth, because I'm not particularly good at it. Increase movement speed while sneaking. This is not great. I don't love this, because it's throwing knives, which is typically great in any sort of stealth game. But there is no throwing knife. You have to actually use, like, knives, sorry, that you would pick up as melee weapons, which are... They're not rare, but they're not common enough to make it useful. And they're too expensive to buy them like ammo. I don't think... Yeah. We're not really jumping off of buildings until later. That might be good. Yeah, those two would probably be good. Let's just make sure there's nothing essential in these. No. We should get this early on because it'll give us more money and whatnot, but... that is not totally necessary if you just keep an eye out. I don't understand why you would get this at all, because you can very much solve breach protocol before starting it, so we'll see what that is later, but just make sure there's nothing else essential in here. Carrying capacity, we're not going to need to worry about that for a while. Ooh, that might be good. No, because we'll be pretty dependent on our albuterol for a while. Common attacks with blunt weapons increases damage from strong attack. I'm not really going to go for melee, I don't think. I've never really done it in an RPG, but I don't really want to experiment with it now. The whole reason I wanted to do a stealth build, despite being bad at it, is because I think it can go hilariously wrong, and also there's a lot of cool stuff if you put in the effort to do the stealth, but I think we're going to go with movement speed for now, and then we'll figure it out later. I promise that every time we level up I won't be putting, you know, this amount of time into it, but I did want to explain the system a little bit. I'm not wearing that. We'll put that on for now. That's flamboyant. I kind of like it, though. That's cool. That's one of the more cyberpunk-y things I've seen. We got some other guns. Put that as secondary. I'm going to try and have different types of guns in every slot, just because ammo, but I do like this gun. It's an automatic pistol. Anyway. Yeah, and the animations when you first use a gun are kind of cool. See how it works just a little bit? That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Dear God.
Good evening, Night City. My first
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deeds.
Praise be to me, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee.
So this is actually not fluff. This particular thing that's happening right now is fluff, but if you're in an elevator and it starts playing the news, it can actually be really cool. It's not just commenting on the events that you've done in the game. It can give you some interesting lore.
Hate to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Hi, friend.
My oh my, look at him. So handsome.
Why, thank you. My mom says the same thing. Okay, I don't think there's anything down here yet. Eventually we can get a cat for V's apartment. I want to look out for that, but anyway. Cool. Oh, I think we have some stuff from the wonderful folks at GOG in our stash, don't we? Yeah, it's Witcher stuff. Never played The Witcher, actually. See, I don't think things display stats correctly in inventory screens, or at least not consistently, because supposedly this katana does no damage. Take the jacket for now. That looks cool. GOG shirt. That looks pretty cool. Street kicks look kind of cool. I don't like those pants. I don't like that either. Let's, I don't know. Why do I have no weapon items? Can I not access melee? Maybe I can't access melee stuff. There's the golden chain I was talking about. Well, that's only worth $3 but there's stuff that will be, you know, used more in a bit. Is this? Oh, probably because that's a scale to your level. This is the same and adds carrying capacity, so we'll do that. Oh, that's literally the... Okay, that's neat, I guess. Still no. Are you better? Yeah, unfortunately. I really like the Converse, though. That's cool. Alright, well, anyway, off to bed. So yeah, I think at this point we were going to end the episode, but that was episode 2 of Cyberpunk 2077. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.